49-3 over Oregon. Carson Beck continues at quarterback. Here's Branson Robinson, the ball carrier, and in the country when he went to Baton Rouge. Here's Robinson again, bounces off a hit and then gets plastered. He's a freshman from Canton, Mississippi.
But they're not at the level of Georgia. Georgia matches up with those teams in the West differently, but they don't face those top teams. The team they do play, they play Auburn. That's
no doubt about it. Not nearly as mobile as a Stetson Bennett, but a nice pocket presence.
16 yards and hands it to. This is Robinson again, and he gets inside Carson Beck. First and goal inside the 10. Fakes the toss, now throws it out there to Robinson. Fights hard to make something out of nothing. Gets to finish things up in the last 3:20 of the game. It's Branson Robinson next to him. And Robinson isn't going to get much. I'm on
Stetson Bennett, 3 years in the offense.
Branson Robinson, another true freshman. Branson Robinson dragged out of bounds near the first down marker.
Through the U.
Branson Robinson stopped and taken back by Nick Eamon-Wari. And they're going in a hurry. Branson Robinson for the first down. Robinson remains the running back. Shifts onto the right hip. Robinson. 5'10", 220. Card at 7 Eastern ESPN Plus. To get, go to ESPNplus.com or download the
pickups now. Tresman Marshall and Ryan Davison combined for a great play there.
They have their third quarterback in, Brock Vandegrift, redshirt freshman. Bogart, Georgia. Here.
Facing a physical Kent State squad. Robinson, with fresh legs, is into Kent State territory to the 48. Here's the upcoming schedule for the Dogs. They play Robinson on 2nd and 2, and he's going to go backwards into Georgia territory in SEC history. There's a moment that we would like to recognize. Hope to get that in for you at the end of the game. Robinson trying to move the chains, and he's right there at the marker.
Georgia just 21 yards on the first 2 possessions. They hand the ball off. Robinson breaks a few tackles and gets out toward the
beautiful tackle by Puckett. But here's that gap scheme. See the pullers. The first one will kick out. The second one will lead through. And what a beautiful for a chunk opportunity.
That's McConkey in motion. They give it to Robinson. Running to his left. Robinson inside the 20 along the sidelines. Lowers his shoulder and gets down inside the 10. Puckett.
This is an unbelievable job up front. It's the gap scheme again. They've got the kick out. They've got the lead through. And get passing game going to go along with what's been a very effective running game.
They have the 2 tight ends that are spread out wide. They give it off to Robinson, the freshman. And he gets up close.
Ends up throwing it behind him, and this guy has the athletic ability to turn and still make the catch.
They give it to Robinson, not much there. Robinson is sandwiched after a gain of 1. Wesley. Oscar Delp is in at tight end. They hand it off to Robinson, and Robinson is met in the backfield. And nothing doing. In motion is Delp. They hand it off to Robinson. Robinson running left, cuts back right, and gets up above the 40. Let's check in with Sherry.
But it'll be interesting to see how long Bryce Young's out.
Robinson again up the middle, and Robinson has the first down to the 40-yard line. Oregon, but other than that, they
all of those really pounding the ball too.
Yeah, they shovel it off to Robinson, and Robinson along the sidelines powers his way to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
I want you to watch. Big number 70, Warren McClendon. Watch it, watch. He gets his block. Now watch him come follow. And he's going to dive in the end zone as if he's going to score. A baby boy.
Instead of Stetson Bennett, with Georgia on top 42-10. He hands it off to Robinson. And Robinson gets a few yards up to the 36.
By the way, it's just it's a tribute to college football.
2nd down at 7. They hand it off to Robinson. Robinson running left. Coming up on the college weekend town for college football. There's Robinson again on third down. Robinson trying to get to the first down marker, and Robinson does get to the first down marker. He's right at it. He might be a hair shy. We'll see how they... It's the freshman Robinson in the backfield. Carson Beck, the quarterback. They hand it off to Robinson. He runs to his right. He's got the first down and more. He's inside Auburn territory. He's inside the 40-yard line. He's inside the 30-yard line before he's eventually taken out of bounds.
Inside the Auburn 30. Everybody pinches the inside gap, which often creates an edge, an opportunity to break things outside. You can see that's exactly what happened.
And a handoff to Branson Robinson. Robinson doesn't get anything.
Having a heck of a game early on. So you see the two pullers. Branson a little bit indecisive there. Hit it up in bottom. Two of those were tight ends. Lightens up the box. Evens up the numbers for run blocking.
Branson Robinson comes in as Edwards goes out, and Branson makes a Commodore miss and gets over. They'll run it, and it's Robinson down to the 6. Okay, he'd be a big loss. He's one of the team's leading receivers. Branson Robinson gets the carry, and the true freshman gets today. Not sure she's slept much. Doing a great job as always. Branson Robinson gets up to the 39 for 5 more.
Yeah, I looked up and she's doing basketball. Like you hit the
here, Fort Valley, Georgia. Branson Robinson way behind Bennett. Runs right at that Vanderbilt defense for a few. I think Georgia doesn't know. Carson Beck in at quarterback. Turns and hands to Branson Robinson. Robinson stays on his feet. It's a first down for Georgia into Vanderbilt territory.
Not cleanly blocked. See Tate Ratledge. Didn't get up on Anthony.
Robinson, no sir, is going to lose yardage.
So, really, yeah, you see it right away. C.J. Taylor was the one that was inside the block and forced.
Branson Robinson in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And carries it for about 4. Georgia keep it on the ground here. Yard.
Back on the field.
And their number 3 tailback's got fresh legs. Rumbling his way out across.
True freshman recruiting class players, they keep loading up. Destination spot.
Kind of calling him like a mini Nick Chubb.
Ratledge, number 69, just kind of takes that nose tackle and pushes him 5 yards deep. Help from Van Prank.
First down, the 32. Robinson, left side this time. Another before he probably hands it off to Branson Robinson again. And he will. And Robinson only got a yard or so that time. Jenny.
I was talking to Stetson Bennett.
He's got a bunch of stars right now if you're a Georgia fan. With that national championship and the rings that go with it. And now Branson Robinson down the sideline.
Big run is going to get called here on a hold right at the end of the play. I do owe Willick, even though I'm going to call him out on this hold, I owe him one. Earlier on the touchdown run, I thought it was Truss in the game. It was actually Willick. So, all right, I got to call the holding here, but I'm going to come back and say I was looking.
Yards on the ground, and now it's Branson Robinson's turn. The freshman out of Canton, Mississippi. This time dropped for a loss, though, by Trey Dean, who's a so first down at the 41. Robinson puts his head down and runs right into big number 21. Desmond put Robinson to his right. Brock Bowers in motion. And it gives it off to Robinson anyway. He's just trying to find a way to backpedal for about 5 yards.
What an interference call. But this is mission accomplished for this drive for Georgia right here. They're going to at least, they've got what, almost a 7-minute drive.
Like you said, that's how you put people away when you have to. Great balance, keeps his hand down, just keeps churning, and then starts backpedaling.
2 years, but he will be.
3rd down and 4. Dejon Edwards back in there, flag down. Branson Robinson in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Pushes ahead for maybe a yard. That's it. 4 across, 2 of the tight ends. They'll keep it on the ground anyway to Robinson.
Good defense, good stop.
Jeremy Banks with the tackle.
Good against the run. Excuse me, Tennessee defense so good against the run. They're second in the SEC.
Right. And nice job by Tennessee's defense. Robinson stopped for a while.
Banks, Mitchell, they see it. Nobody catches them this time. Both of them in on the tackle.
Tennessee player down. He'll get the carry. Not going to get the first down, though.
Oh, not enough push that time. And Nakobe Dean.
Remember, Georgia last time they had a sudden change. Had a one-play touchdown from that spot, and now the ball is out for Georgia, and Tennessee's got it back.
They do.
Just recovered for Tennessee.
Robinson in the game. Helmet right on the football that time. That makes the play, and it was Flowers right on the football. That might have come out even if it was a dry football.
So back-to-back turnover.
Leading up to the Tennessee game, Stetson Bennett's phone number got out there. Nothing doing for Branson. Branson Robinson, the running back now. So it's going to
quarterback as Stetson Bennett is done on senior day. Here's a handoff to the true freshman Branson Robinson. And that'll
of the pass game and the multiple receivers that they have, that would give them their best option.
Robinson comes up a yard shy. The odds, according to our predictor, as Robinson is able to pick up the first down, is that Michigan and Ohio State would both be in regardless of the outcome of this game. A win over a South Carolina might be enough for the committee to say, Clemson, you're no longer a bubble team.
No, good point.
As Robinson goes up the middle. Now what might be the final possession of the game.
I still think the whole conversation nationally is
Georgia has played number one, and he's won them both.
Right.
As they won last year in the championship game against Alabama, and this year Tennessee was number one.
Like I don't
Georgia took them out.
I don't think TCU is fit.
Cash Jones and Branson Robinson have been doing the work at tailback. It is Robinson in there to take the handoff and pick up the first down. So Georgia Tech put up a good fight early.
Think about it. When you vote, you got to go, all right, let me think about this, okay? I mean, there's been other, I don't know how far Stetson Bennett's going to go.
Jeez.
Any national championship is going to go.
That's true. Branson Robinson.
But even Kirby talks about that. We did. It's a wide open though. I mean, those vote for Heisman's wide open, I think.
Robinson going to be close to the first down. And the powers to Georgia's right if they're going to run it that way with Robinson. He's going to go straight up the middle and picks up 8 yards. Working it down near 2.5 to go. Robinson's got the first down.
Give them a look. You make that offensive line almost guess where that pressure will come from.
Spreading the wealth around. It's a carry. So emotional after the semifinal win over Ohio State. So nervous.
And just never stopped. Never quit. And to have what he's achieved is incredible.
Devon Mathis struggled as a starter. He talked about growing up, trying to turn some of that anger and frustration and bitterness, dark times into personal.
The SEC title. People wanted him out before the Michigan game.
For that. Enough inside, and there's that good-looking freshman, Branson Robinson, who's still running, by the way, dragging people into the end.
Problem wrong. These guys are swinging as hard, if not harder, than the starters.
He's got it again, and this time will not be denied.
Watch this, the run, not the touchdown, but the play before. It looks like he's down, but this gives you an idea of what he can do. The leg drive, the desire, the want to be able to carry people tries to get him into the end zone, came up just short, and then finishes it off the next play for the touchdown.
Dogs go over 200. Quarterback of some not very good teams. Took over this team. And let's go to Branson Robinson one more time. And the freshman just scooped
the clock. Watch the left side. Combo block, climb to the linebacker. He's met in the hole by the nose guard, Williams, and he just kind of stutters his step and gets to the end zone. Little stutter step, creates that hesitation, and then for a big guy,